What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming Midday Monologue Monday. That's what I do today. Well, the day this is dropping, I don't know the day you're watching this. But Midday Monologue Mondays where I talk about whatever I got on my mind that has something to do with tabletop gaming, boards, dice, RPGs, what have you. But sometimes I like to give a shout out. And that's what's going on today, as you've probably already seen from my awesome thumbnails. Well, I only have one up now, but I have two right here that are pretty awesome. So this is going to be a shout out for the month. I like to do this. There are two very special things, if you don't know me, that I like to do. At the beginning of every month, I like to let you all, my friends, my viewers, know what to expect. What is going on for this month. I also do it for the season. But we're not talking about the season right now. This isn't the winter catalog. No, we're talking about What's Up January! So why don't you join me down the table and we'll talk about what's going on for Two Gun Pixie this month. Now for Sundays, the beginning of the week, according to the calendar. Doesn't Monday feel like the beginning of the week most of the time, though? So on Sundays, we're going to be continuing our slideshow gaming. Now, these are just some simple but beautiful slideshow put together featuring wonderful photos of the components of a game, the game itself. And sometimes it's a board game, and sometimes it's an RPG game. Sometimes a miniature-based, sometimes a card-based. Sometimes I do best-ofs, and you get a nice mix of all the different types. But there's always going to be some nice, relaxing music, rocking out with some good photographs. Come on, it's only a few minutes long every Sunday. You should add it to your schedule. Nice way to relax. Now for Midday Monologue Mondays, you already see what I do at the top of every month. The bottom of every month, I do live, and that's a viewer comment. So I will go through the comments of the videos of the month, and I will give live answers, and anyone that has the chance, the opportunity to join in, let's have a discussion. I do enjoy that. Now, in between, there's going to be a few Mondays for the month, and one of them is going to be filled with building your collection. I do a series from time to time about helping you build your board game collection. And this time the theme is one versus all games. The board games that pitch one player against all the others around the table. Now besides that, I'm going to be taking a deep look at Marvel Champions, the card game. You've seen how much I've played that game with my live playthroughs alone, win or lose. And now it's time for me to put it under the microscope. And I'm going to start by ranking the scenario packs. This game is all about building the Marvel Universe, building the heroes and the villains and the scenarios. And there's quite a few right now, so why don't we take a look and see how I think they should be ranked. Now there's one other thing that I'm going to be doing this month. I haven't done this in a while, several years actually, and I think it's about time to update that. Although we spent a few years alone because of the pandemic, I think it's about time that I took another look at my shelf of shame. The shelf of shame. What games are on it, why they're on it, how long do I predict they may still be on it? Can I get them off? We're going to take a look at the Two Gun Pixie Shelf of Shame for 2023. And that'll be it. That's all the Mondays that are for the month. I can't squeeze any more in. Any more Midday Monologue Mondays you're going to have to wait till next month for. Tabletop Takeout Tuesdays. This is a series where I give you bullet points, as I often say, about what it is I like or love about a particular game, what it gets me excited about knowing it's going to be hitting the table. So this month I take a look at Godzilla Tokyo Clash, which didn't have the greatest start. We're going to be taking a look at Merc Book 1, which I've been playing on the side and delving into a little bit with Tommy V. After that, we're going to look at So You've Been Eaten. A game by the title of Glory will also be placed under this board game microscope, and an old classic from my childhood, Star Wars Escape Death Star. That's what the Tuesdays are looking for this month. We're going to have a lot of fun exploring these titles, some old, some new. Now our unboxings. As our regulars know, every Wednesday there's an unboxing here at Two Gun Pixie. That has been for the last 4 or 5 years, and there's going to be for several more looking forward. Now, what we're bringing to the table here is titles by Fantasy Flight Games, Inspiring Games, Sparkworks, and Blacklist Games. These are some of the companies that we're going to be exploring some titles of. So if any of that excites you, as it does me, I'm sure we'll be seeing you around for the next few Wednesdays. Thursdays, here we got something special brewing in the pot. And that's a couple of new series, at least a new look at some old series return. And we're going to be taking a look at Brawlin' Board Games this month. And this is a new series where I take two similar games, put them up against each other, and decide if there's a clear winner. Like, do you need both? Is one good enough? Or maybe it's a push. So that's going to be Brawlin' Board Games this month. I'm particularly looking at Zombie Dice versus Batman the Animated Series, The Dice Game. We also have a return of the Two Gun special presentation. We have a two-parter this month. Please don't miss out, because things are getting really hot. Very cool way. Things are nerdtastically awesome in these two specials. So please come and check them out. And finally, we're going to be ending the month off as the plan moving forward is going to be ending the month off with a Tales from the Table, telling you about one of our most previous Dungeons & Dragons sitting. As we're doing a 3.5 campaign, and we are currently third level deep in danger. And from the Thursdays, that's going to bring us right into Friday and Saturdays. These are the days that we traditionally do our live gaming playthroughs right here on the channel. Friday nights, we tend to try to grab the games that run an hour or less, while on Pixie Playthroughs on Saturdays, we tend to go, a couple of hours on those games when they're being played. So sometimes there may be a problem that may come up, and I might not be able to run something live. I always try to keep one or two in advance pre-recorded, so you may run into a recorded episode. But generally speaking, Friday and Saturdays at Two Gun Pixie will be live events on those evenings. Now, some of the games that we're going to have scattered through those evenings are favorites like Hero Quest is definitely going to be seen again, Marching Order, an RPG-style box game. I want to have a little bit more fun with that on camera. You're going to definitely see some more Return to Dark Tower. That's a must on this channel, as well as Marvel Champions, the card game. Now, I'm also hoping to get some favorites back to the table that haven't been played here in a while, such as Desolate and the Dungeons & Dragons Adventure System. I know I want to jump into the Ghosts of Saltmarsh module campaign box they came out with and see how that runs. And that's pretty much going to be it. Oh, I think there's going to be time for yes, I also wanted to do a bag of Dungeon Return. It's been a while since that game has tormented me, and it might be about fun to get that back on the table. Now, I think that's it. I think that's everything from the list that I was thinking of, except for Way of the Samurai. Oh, no, that's it. Now that's it. Way of the Samurai, which is an amazingly fast at times, one-on-one or one versus AI style samurai showdown. Yeah, that's always a tough game. But that's it. Yeah, that's it. Now I've got it all covered. Those are the games that, unless something pops up that needs attention faster, sooner, or whatever reason, those are the games planned right now for our live playthroughs. So I hope you join us for those. We always have a lot of fun. I enjoy commenting back with the viewers while the game is playing. It's just as much a social event to me as much as a gaming event. And I want to thank everyone that participates with that with me during the weekend. But those are it. That's the titles. That's the games. That's everything that's going on for this entire month of January. I hope everyone's excited. You can tell I am. And I hope I get to see some of you, all of you, most of you, at least one of you, for a gaming night. I'm your buddy Big John at G for Two Gun Pixel presents Legendary Gaming, and I am out of here.